was going to be. It knocked me over like a ton of bricks about the fourth or fifth day. Still had to go through the process of getting this bad stuff out of my system, you know, and it gets in your bones and it's in your teeth, it's in your hair. And the sweat just pours out of you, you know, it's just a terrible, terrible thing. So I sort of tried to stop the marijuana. I definitely stopped the alcohol. No problems at all with the alcohol. But this, you know, you just can't stop this methadone like that. So anyway, then I went through the process and a few months went by and I tried to go cold turkey again. And I was down a little bit, couldn't do it again. I went back to hospital again. And then it got to the stage where I knew I had to do it, you know. I really had to. I started to understand the depth about Falun Dafa, you know, about putting your trust into it. And I needed somewhere to stay where I come off this drug. I knew how severe it was going to be. I knew that I didn't want anyone to look at me, touch me, breathe on me. I knew that no bad would really come of me. I knew that I was going to get very sick. And I just basically, with the strength that Dafa has given me over that 12 months before, 9 to 10 months before, I had the answers in my head enough to go through this process. I went for 3 weeks. I made it about 2.5 weeks. I've been severely sick and lost a terrible lot of weight. I got scared at the end of it. I really didn't think I could make it. When the ambulance came and got me, I'm sitting there in hospital and I just said, hang on, no way, I've come too far, you know. So I rang my dad up and asked him to please come and get me. So he came and got me and I went another week. And by that time it was pretty much out of my system. It was about a month of being pretty crook.
Yeah, he got off everything and he's clean of everything now. Doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't take drugs, not on methadone. Yeah, so he just practices the Falun Gong way of life, and it's been, you know, it's godsend for him. You know, it's a blessing for him. You know, he's really done well.
And what Andrew found in Falun Dafa is something that's virtually miraculous in our view. The change that is brought in him, the change in attitude, the way he speaks, the way he relates to people, and the search for knowledge and his own self-help, and realising that what he's done was wrong. The principles of Falun Dafa are very strong. And they are universal. I think any good person would see that. Truthfulness, compassion, forbearance. What stronger principles are there in life? Really, if the whole world lived according to those principles, what a much better place it would be.
I really do now, with the principles of Falun Dafa, understand the depth of the wrong that I did. Not to the point where it says it doesn't say at all to go and and live in remorse for the rest of your life. It doesn't say that at all. Just coming good in itself is gift enough, and continuing from this day on to be good is reward enough. You know, I mean, I've apologised to Mum and Dad and my sister and that, and my brother, because we haven't really had a talk yet. But it'll happen this Christmas time.
A couple of times he's just called into my house sort of unannounced, and my immediate reaction I've sort of looked out and seen the car and I've just gone, oh no, it's Andrew, because I immediately just tense up. I'm conditioned to want to fight or flee, you know. Well, that's my response when I hear his name or that he's coming. And, you know, this little man has come into my house that's just so calm and peaceful and nice, and there's just nothing threatening about him. There's nothing, you know, bad. There's just happiness, and I've felt calm, and I've actually asked his advice on certain things.
So all this is really starting to come back. I'm rekindling my relationship